What's up, Sik Sensei TK here, and right now I'm bringing you some Battlefield 4 beta gameplay. Guys, I know I've openly been pretty much flat out against Battlefield 3, right? Played the game, loved the game. I love, like, Battlefield Bad Company 2. I just want to give you guys, like, an insight, my history. Most of you already know, but, you know, always get new subscribers. Just want to quickly break it down for you guys that Bad Company 2, just from a multiplayer standpoint, is probably my favorite first-person shooter multiplayer of all time. Like, it was just so good, and it might just be a memory thing. I don't know, but I just enjoyed it so much, and it was just so much fun. It felt right for me, but I only played it on hardcore, and it was in a point in time where I didn't really know a whole lot about Call of Duty. And I mean, I'm not trying to take anything away from it by saying all this, but it's one of my favorite games. So Battlefield 3 comes out. I'm stoked for this game. I am excited. I'm waiting for it to come out, like midnight release party, everything. Like, even after, Call of Duty and everything, like, I'm into this. I'm ready for this. This is pre-Modern Warfare 3 time, right? Well, I get to the point in this game where I'm just frustrated with everything that they did. Like, too big, too much going on. Like, they overdid it, like, by a long shot. And so I just, the server thing, the inconsistencies, the player movements, just everything, almost every single aspect of that game flat out pissed me off. Like, just the fact that just to jump on your belly, like the drop shot, I guess you'd call it from a Call of Duty standpoint, just a drop shot, you'd have to go through like 3 or 4 different animation moments just to get to that point, and it just drove me absolutely insane. And I couldn't play the game. And then the tanks, I could go on with the issues that I have with Battlefield 3, but I won't. So that right there, you just saw a piece which just kind of went on a tear with the iron sight sniper rifle. Now this is some gameplay right here. I cut out like 3 or 4 deaths, but I broke 44 kills in this game, this particular game right here. And we epic comeback. Dudes put up a great battle, and that's what Battlefield's all about. And, the domination in this game, I don't like the conquest, right? Again, too big. The vehicles are stupid. It's just so many things about Battlefield from like that huge standpoint, from just all of that junk just pisses me off. The head glitches in this beta are real. But what I want people to understand before I go on and start gushing about this beta is I want you guys, all of you guys, everybody, to understand that this is not the finished product, like in any capacity, right? So for a game to go gold, gold meaning it's ready to ship, it's ready to be placed on a disc to be shipped on Blu-rays or DVDs or whatever it is. For it to go gold is like a month and a half, sometimes 2 months out from actual launch date. So launch date is coming up, right? Like a week or so. 2 months ago, they said, boom, this is the disc copy. Let's keep working on the game. We're going to put our day one patch together, and that's going to be day one patch ready to go. But this is it. This is what's going on disc. It's done. Now, before that, they had to come up. Look at that turn on, boy. Before that, they had to come up with the beta, right? So that was even before they went gold. They had to come up with like maybe a month and a half before that. They're like, well, this is the beta. Go get this certified. Put this on Xbox. Put this on PlayStation. Put this on PC. This is the beta that we're rolling with. Yeah, that dude just dodged my bullets all Matrix and Neo style. But so this is like at the least 3 months old, right? This code that we're playing right here. Not to mention they've been working on the next gen. That's where this game is going to shine. I really truly believe that. So speaking of shining, I'm going to go ahead and gush about this. The player movement feels right. The sensitivity it goes past insane on Call of Duty. Like, the shit goes incredibly insane. The sensitivity is outrageous, right? So I play on 14 on everything, like Red Gun, Sniper. I play on 14 on Black Ops 2 and 10 on every other Call of Duty multiplayer, right? I play on 10 sensitivity, which is insane. That's the highest you can go. This game, I play on 60, and it feels like 14 to me. You know what I'm saying? It feels like 10. It feels like 14. Like, it feels like 100%, but it's only 60 in this game. So that's one of my big issues I had with previous Call of Duties, even like going back and revisiting Bad Company 2. Like, to go back was always an issue because there's like a couple game sway period where you got to get used to the sensitivity again. Then when you come back to Call of Duty, you got to get used to the sensitivity again. It's just this issue that kept daunting me. I'm like, I don't even feel like changing the disc and getting used to the sensitivities and fixing all that nonsense. But all right, let's start gushing. So this is old code. The what you call it, all the textures aren't there. Who really cares? Like, the movement feels right. The player movement feel right. One of the most important things, right, about this game is that the bullets do damage. That's one of my biggest issues I had with Battlefield 3. Yet another issue with Battlefield 3 that they've, in my eyes, fixed so far in this game is the bullets do damage, right? So in Call of Duty, the bullets do damage, but the guns are retardedly accurate. I mean, real talk here. They're just like from a real life standpoint, and that's fine, right? Call of Duty has its thing, and that's absolutely amazing. I love the guns in Call of Duty, but you know, having a little more recoil does not bother me at all. The problem is when the bullets don't do any damage, which is what Battlefield 3 had an issue with, right? The bullets, it literally, like from like realistic statistical standpoints, it took 5, sometimes 6 bullets to kill. And that's just insane, right? You might get enough bullets on target to kill 1 to 2 people from range before you had to reload, and then reload was long as hell. So that's a couple things that they fixed, right? So you could, in this game, you can, the bullets do damage, but the guns are still very, you know, difficult to use, so it takes skill. I'm good with that. You know me, I am good with, you know, force me to take a little skill to get my kills and do my thing, I'm fine with that. But when you make it insane, when you make it ridiculous, when you make it to the point where I can only get 1, maybe 2 kills, like if I really get bullets on point, like maybe 2 kills to get the, look at that, dude's just dropping this game, and I love it. And the same thing goes for them. They drop me very quickly. So it takes a very, you know, elusive player to capture the objectives and to stay away from the hillbillies who sit on top. Watch this, watch this. Get out of there, look at them, and headshot. Get on my level, son. Get down here and fight like a man. That's what I got to say. So that's another thing that I know I'm rambling really fast, right? Like, this is all one take, just so you know. But another thing that pisses me off about Battlefield games, and in this as well, is they kind of cater to the person who doesn't play the objective. They do that a lot, right? Just from a fun standpoint and from a, like, get your kills and stay alive standpoint, they give you a lot of power in a campy, non-objective style position. So if you were to sit on top of the roof, you got explosives, you got teammates who will revive you. Like, there's just so much you can do, and so many good things that come from being on top of the roof. You can snipe people, you can do things, and that's one thing Call of Duty's battled for a long time. One thing that they've, in many ways, overcome. In some ways they haven't, but in many ways they've overcome the fact that the game doesn't cater as much, right? And, you know, I'm being very modest here. It doesn't cater as much to the player who doesn't want to play an objective. You know, it's they do a good job. Comparatively, they do a good job. Because in Battlefield, in all Battlefield games, it kind of encourages you in some ways to sit on top of a building or do things like that. Now, I absolutely hate spawning on your squad for domination. I think it makes sense in Conquest. That's cool. I know it's a Battlefield thing, but man, I wish they would take it out of domination. Let you spawn on objectives that you have. That would be incredible. Or a neutral safe location, right? You could pick safe location or objectives. That would be it. I would love to see that, because spawning on your teammates, and not only spawning your teammates is going to get you killed, like, instantly, especially if you're not, like, really paying attention to the map before you spawn, but it's also going to get you, like, when they do it, when the enemy does it, right? You'll see one, you'll put a couple bullets in him, another one spawns on his back just before you kill him. Now you got, how many bullets you got left to take him out? Oh, another one spawns on this kid, and it's like, you're taking out 2 guys, plus you got to whip your pistol out, hope to get the next guy. Like, it's just... It creates, in a small format with 20 players, in a small, and I say small, it's still bigger than Call of Duty, but I say small format with 20 players, it gets hectic, it gets stupid, and with the slow reload, and I say slow, right, a lot faster than Battlefield 3, so the slow-ish reload, there is no sleight of hand, there's no fast mags, there's no dual mags, none of that really exists. You know, with that being in place, it's really hard to make sense to me out of doing that. So, out of having that availability, right, to spawn on someone's back. So, you know, the player movements feel good. The bullets do damage. The guns feel right. The aim assist they got correct this time, right? So, from the past, like, your aim would feel, they make you feel like an idiot. And I get it, right? They want to cater to PC guys, and that sounds awesome. That sounds incredible, and I'm not asking for a whole bunch of aim assists, but whatever they did, maybe they lowered it, maybe they raised it. I really don't know what it really means for it to feel right compared to the other game, but it feels right in this game. My bullets are on point. I can maneuver well. I can get away from bullets. A couple things that I hate about this. Number one, I hate the fact that you can't jump and shoot. I'm not looking for a scuff jump, my dude. I'm not looking for a scuff jump. Don't give me that. You see, it didn't track that target, so I think that maybe the aim assist isn't really turned up. It's just dialed in. Let's call it dialed in rather than turned up, because I think that's what it is, right? It's just right from a distance and from you know, how much it tracks the player. I don't think it's really turned up as much as dialed in. So anyway, I don't want to jump. I don't want to like jump and then aim and then shoot. I don't want that, right? The scuff jump not being in this game is absolutely fine with me. But and when I say scuff jump, I mean like the strafe jump around the corner as you turn and shoot. Like that not being here is cool. What I would like to see is them add in the code to give you the opportunity to aim down sight and then jump and shoot, right? If you jump after aiming down sight, I would like to shoot. Anyway, guys, basically what I'm saying is I like the beta. I'm enjoying this game. I don't know if I'm going to buy it, though, right? Because it's coming out and then Ghost and then Titanfall. It's like, do I really have time to play it? Is it worth the $60? I'm still working on deciding. But thank you guys for joining me. Up comes the scoreboard where I went 45-22. Best game yet. Again, thank you for joining me. I'm Sik Sensei, and I'm out. Peace.